Ladies and gentlemen, it is on behalf of our marketing team, Brian, Marco, Matt, Helio, Devon, George, Billy, Ricardo, Suzanne and Brooke, and the entire team at Rich and Oliva that I welcome you. Thank you so much for coming out for today's auction. Clarence White is my name. A great pleasure to be here today on behalf of the Rich and Oliva team, and of course our vendors here this afternoon. Buys 5 Irrara Street in Croydon, outstanding family home in a perfect, peaceful pocket, and what wonderful capitalisation that we offer for you here today as well, buyers. Such a wonderful offering. 2 separate dwellings on the property, 771 square metre parcel of perfectly flat north to rear land. Gee, buyers, you're going to enjoy some lovely sun. It's really well set up for entertaining here. Huge alfresco space. 3 bedrooms, possibly a 4th there, depending on your configuration to the front house. It's just oozing charm and character, which is all retained from the era of its construction. It's got that really sweet facade and those beautiful features throughout, buyers. Of course, then you've got the added benefit of the rear dwelling. Another 2 bedrooms set up for separate accommodation. So whether your particular tonic is in-laws or income, it's certainly set up beautifully for multi-generational living, or indeed to add value to your bottom line at the end of the day, buyers. Parking is plentiful, of course, and you live in a whisper quiet, perfectly positioned street. Buyers, a short distance to amenities, not too far away. You've got parks, you've got playing fields, you've got shops, of course not too far afield, and you've got great schooling in the local area, relatively easy access to public transport. Outstanding offering, buyers. I can see why you're all here to own it. Who'd like to start me away? Opening bid, in your hands to go. Who fires the first shot? Who takes control of proceedings nice and early? Gee, boys, perhaps something in those upper 2s to start me away. You tell me what the figure getting me going is. Doesn't have to be your best bid to start, whether you feel safe, happy, comfortable to commence. This is your time, this is your turn, this is your cue, this is your moment. You've come, you've registered, you've got intent to buy. You just need to match that intention with action now. Who'd like to start me away? In your hands for an opening bid. Gee, guys, silence. It's not a strategy for success on auction day, is it? Unfortunately, the home doesn't buy itself. You do need to take action. All things begin with an offer. We've got quite a number of registered parties with us here today. I do not have any instructions to start it, so it's in your hands to go. You've got to tell us what's on your mind, otherwise we simply can't help. Very, very simple equation. Where do we see it? What's the number? Perhaps there's a 2.8, something around there to start me away, guys. Cheap and cheerful, 2.7 even. That makes you happy. 2.6, you know what, it's a compromise figure, but it kicks it into play, doesn't it? So number 5 years for $2,600,000 buy should be very good bidding and very good buying at that kind of level at $2,600,000. And what it does do for you, sir, is it makes you the highest bidder, and that's really, really important, because if nobody else bids, we're going to be talking to you and you alone post-auction. So it's a great position at $2,600,000 buys. Who's got 2.7 to spend on it now? I would have thought easy bidding, easy buying at 2.6 every day of the week. 771 square metre parcel of land, north to rear. Plenty of capital here, buyers. The 2 dwellings. Opportunity knocks at 2,600,000.
7.
What's the number, Devon? What's the card number?
Number 8.
Okay, beautiful. All right, welcome in. It's great to see you. Lucky number 8's in the fray at $2,700,000. Good to see you got some company, sir. No fun playing alone, is it? At $2,700,000. 2.8's back in front there at 2.8, and perhaps then 2.9 is the logical retort at 2,800,000. A bit of 2.8. Call it back at 2.9's my suggestion, but 2.8 on bid away now at $2,800,000. Back with my starter for the great parcel for the great position at $2.8 million. Fantastically presented. 850, what's the number there, Brian? At $2,800,000. Yeah, you'll need that card, man. Pull it out of the bag and keep it with you. At $2,800,000. She was planning not to use it. At 2.8. Number 12, she is at $2,850,000. Keep it at hand is my suggestion. At 2,850 the money. At $2,850,000. A game of 3 playing now at 2,850. Do we call it 2.9 or 295 on the charge now? But at $2,850,000, a bit of 2.85. Call it back at 2.9 to keep the kettle boiling if you will, but at 2.85, I'm bid away now. At 2,850,000 the money. Down the centre with Brian's buyer. Surely we call it 2.9 buyers to put you back in front to regain the ascendancy if you will. But at 2,850, centre holds it. We call it away for the first time now. At $2,850,000. Secondary time, I offer it away at $2,850,000, and surely there's still value in it. For the third and 2.9. Welcome back, sir. At $2,900,000 in the centre. With my starter at 2.9 the money. 2,950 then this time, could we say, guys? At 2.9 it's there. Number 5 holds it at $2,900,000. 950 beckons will take me straight to 3. Would be a nice powerful play. You tell me. It's here in the centre. George's buyer at $2,900,000. What would you like to do, guys? It's back in your court now. Your move and clinch it. At $2,900,000 the opportunity. How are we travelling over there with Devon and Matt? At $2,900,000. We've got the Rich and Oliva full court press. The signature buyer concierges around in the crowd. It's $950 and back in front there at $2,950. It's great service when you come to a Rich and Oliva auction. At $2,950, do we call it 3 on the charge now? But at $2,950, its right hand side holds it at $2,950. Call it for 3 on the response, if you will. What do we think down the centre there at $2,950? One hand on the precious keys. We call it away again, buyers, for the first opportunity at $2,950,000 on the far right hand side. Offered away for the second time now at $2,950. Is there 3 in the yard, buyers? Quickly. For the third and final time, is there a better bid? What does he want? Could we go stronger? Maybe 25, sir? I was hoping for 50. 25? No. Just 10. Is it, what number have you got there again? What card did they have? $960,000. Well, it's a little conservative step, isn't it? At $2,960, but it could be a vital one. At $2,900,000. 2,975. Welcome in. It's great to see you, sir. At $2,975, number 9, he was standing at the back of the crowd. At $2,975. Now he's got his concierge with him too. Beautiful. At $2,975, identified and helped. At $2,975,000 the call. It's down the back there at $2,975. Now perhaps we step to 3. I would have thought would be the logical manoeuvre. As people set limits at round numbers, it is simply a good idea to be at them first. At $2,975,000. It's strategically important. At $2,975. Again for the first time. 3 million. 3 million, guys. 2,975. 298. Could we go stronger? It's only $5,000. Okay, perhaps prolonging the inevitable at $2,980,000. You'll go 3, I'm sure, won't you, sir? At $2,980, you're only $5,000 in arrears. It is no great dent in the fender. At $2,980,000, and 80's the money. At $2,980, call it back at 3 to put you back in front. But at $2,980, right-hand side now with Brian's buyer at $2,980,000. Call it back at 3. Certainly puts you in a powerful position at $2,980 again once. At $2,980,000.
3 million, number 8.
Welcome back. Welcome back from your bidding sabbatical. It's great to see you again. What was it? $3,012,000. You've thought carefully about that, haven't you? At $3,012,000. It's idiosyncratic, but I like it. At $3,012,000 the money. At $3,012 the opportunity. At $3,012,000 the bid. A mere $12,000 step at $3,012. Against you now. At $3,012,000 down the back. From there, but at $3,012 the money at $3,012,000. Only $12,000 down now, Devon at $3,012. In the centre there at $3,012,000 the opportunity. Do we call it back at $3,025 or better now, perhaps, guys, if you like? $3,020,000. Number 12 back in the fray at $3,020. At $30.20 the opportunity. Guys, what about a strong play to $30.50? But at $3,020,000 in the centre there at $3,020. What about $3,050 to put? Sorry? $3,028,000. Just what's the card number each time? If you wouldn't mind, there are a few cards. So at $3,028,000 at $3,028. Well, certainly bearing the incremental rise, keeping it interesting at $3,028,000. Guys, what about $3,050,000? Could we step there together at $3,028? Is down the back. Perhaps it's a lucky number, I don't know. At $3,028 the money. As far as I'm concerned, the only lucky number is the one that buys it. At $3,028,000, first call. At $3,028. Secondary opportunity now at $3,028,000. Could we go stronger? Brian, let's not get down to the $2,000 increments. Let's not get down there just yet. Guys, we might have a little bit of work to do. I don't want to really get down to the $2,000 bids at this stage. I'm sure there'll be a moment for it. I just don't think it's quite yet. Have we got a better bid over there on your side, Devon? At $3,028,000, just politely parking you there, guys, searching for something stronger. At $3,028,000, I will politely decline that bid at this stage, searching for something a little stronger. At $3,028,000 the money. Guys, what are we doing? $3,050,000. $3,050,000, that's better. At $3,050,000. Much better step, guys. Put some distance between yourself and your competitors at $3,050,000. It's a much better play for the keys. At $3,050,000, at $30,050 is the money. Perhaps a nice strong retort, a sumptuous reply would be appropriate.
$3,068,000.
$3,068,000 from my incrementalist at $3,068,000 the money. I love it at $3,068,000 the call. At $3,068,000. What about $3,088,000? Anybody like that one? At $3,068,000 suggested for them, Brian. What about $3,088,000? At $3,068,000 is the current bid. At $3,068,000. Still too short, sir. Longer bid, longer bid. We're not doing $2,000 bids, sir. It's a quality home. We're above $3 million here. Let's not put small change on the table, shall we? At $3,068,000. Happy to take you a little stronger, sir. At $3,068,000 the bid there, sir. I'm sure there may be a last gasp moment, but let's hold it till then for the short stuff. At $3,068,000 still holds it. Again, I politely decline that small increment. At $3,068,000 the call down the back holds it there. At $3,068,000. Guys, what about $3,088,000? That'd be lovely. Or $3,080,000. It's a compromise, isn't it? At $3,075,000. I'm a man of compromise. At $3,075,000. Guys, what about 3.1? It'll be a great retort at this point at $3,075,000. Here down the centre, $3,088,000. It had to come, didn't it? At $3,088,000. At $3,088,000 the money. There they are, those two snowmen next to each other. Luck that comes with it. At $3,088,000. Guys, what about 3.1? At $3,088,000 is there. $3,095,000, perhaps prolonging the inevitable. What about $3,108,000 this time? At $3,095,000. I'm not so educated on the lucky numbers, but does $3,108,000 help? At $3,095,000 is there on the right-hand side at $3,095,000. What would you like to do, guys? Intent to own is paramount at $3,095,000.
$3,108,000.
I picked it at $3,108,000. That's good. At $3,108,000. Now, what number is it, Devon? I can see the card. What number are we going? $3,108,000 is what I have. That's what I already have over there at $3,108,000. You can bid $8,000 if you like. At $3,108,000 or $3,118,000 if you like, perhaps. At $3,108,000. It's here on the right-hand side. I already took it there at $3,108,000. Okay, at $3,108,000. So it's against them there and it's against you there at $3,108,000. Down the back here with Ricardo's buyer at $3,108,000. $3,130,000. I like it. It's a good move for the keys. Number 8 at $3,130,000. Trumps you there at $3,130,000 is the opportunity. What about $3,150,000 or do we go $3,148,000? At $3,130,000 here. Right hand side, far right with Devon at $3,130,000. What would you like to do, guys?
$3,138,000.
$3,130,000. I was close. At $3,138,000. All right, at $3,138,000. What about $3,158,000 this time? At $3,138,000 I have. Devon at $3,138,000. At $3,138,000 the current bid. The left-hand side at $3,138,000 the opportunity. Perhaps $3,150,000. Someone will surprise me with an even number one of these days at $3,138,000 the call. What's the opportunity? $3,148,000. Okay. At $3,148,000, which must mean you're $3,158,000 or $6,800 then, doesn't it? At $3,148,000 here on the right-hand side. At $3,148,000.
$3,160,000.
Ooh, okay, there's no 8 on that, am I? All right, okay, $3,160,000. Change of strategy, perhaps, at $3,160,000. At $3,160,000. At $3,160,000 the money. At $3,160,000 the call. At $3,160,000. Perhaps there's $68,000. Or perhaps there's 80. At 3,160 the money. At 3,160,000, a bit of 3.16. Here on the left-hand side, Ricardo's buyer holds it at 3,160. What's the next manoeuvre now at 3,160 against you now at 3,160. Again, we offer away for the primary time at $3,160,000. Secondary opportunity now at 3,160 quickly. Third and final time. Is there a better bid? At 3,160,000. Guys, what would you like to do? At 3,160. How are we travelling, Brian? Anything left there? Guys, you still with me? At 3,160,000. What's the number? 3,180. Good move for the keys at 3,180. What about 3.2 this time? At 3,180,000. A bit of 3.18. Setting the pace now on the right-hand side at 3,180, sir. I'll look for your reply, perhaps.
3,198.
3,198. Got you there at 3,198. Precision bidding at $3,198,000 to call at 3,198 for the peaceful position, for the substantial parcel of land, for the beautiful alfresco entertaining, for the separate dwelling at the back at $3,198,000 for the income that goes with it at 3,198 the money. Against you now. It's a home that simply makes sense at 3,198,000. Is there a number there? You're nodding, but is there a number at 3,198? Okay, thinking about it. Well, you do the thinking, I'll do the calling. At 3,198, I offer it away now once. At 3,198,000. I call it away now twice. At 3,198. For the third and final time, is there any better bid? At $3,198,000. Guys, have I got your best? Are you sure? Got your best there, Devon? Wait for what? Okay, all right. I'm going to take that as a definite maybe. The card's going up. You know what? At this stage, I'm going to take it. It is short, but I'm going to take it. 3.2's there. Just hold there, guys. At 3.2, I've got. It's only a small step. $3,208,000. Perhaps we go this time. Ah, welcome in. You've timed your run superbly, haven't you? At $3,218,000 the call. At 3,218, a new face in the race. At $3,218,000. Three still playing at this point. At 3,218 in the centre there. Billy's buyer is in the fray. At 3,218's the money. At 3,218. Guys, you've got new competition now, and they're still with us as well. At 3,218, that is the sound of the market validating the price, by the way. At 3,218, it is self-evident on auction day. At $3,218,000, it is right there. At 3,218. Once the money now. At $3,218,000. Twice the opportunity at 3,218. What would you like to do? Thrice, third and final. Is there a better bid? At $3,218,000. What would you like to do, guys? At 3,218. 3,218 is what I have. Ricardo, how are we travelling down the back?
3,225.
3,225. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back into the lead. At 3,230 at 3,230. Your move now, perhaps, if we're going clockwise at 3,230. Sorry? What number did you have, sir? So it's 3,238. Am I clear? Yeah? At 3,238. Okay, at 3,238, and around we go again. At 3,238,000, a bit of 3.238. At 3,238, what would you like to do, guys? What about 3,258? A good move for the keys. At 3,238, I've got. At 3,238, the money. Down the centre there. What would you like to do, Devon? At 3,238, it's here. Again, we call it away. Once. At $3,238,000. Number 11 holds it. Twice. At $3,238,000. Quickly. Third and final time. Is there a better bid? Ricardo?
48.
48.
3-2 and 48. Okay. Chip away. We continue. We progress. Ah, it's a good day. 3-2 and 48. At 3,248. What would you like to do, guys? 3,250. Again, just that little chip over the top at 3,250. But you know what? Your auctioneer thanks you. It squares the ledger at 3 1/4 neat. At 3,250,000. What about 58 or 68 now? At 3,250. Right hand side. By the storage facility. At 3,258. Trying to bank it. At 3,250. What would you like to do, sir? Taking some instructions now. Coming in on the phone at 3,250. Right hand side holds it now at 3,250,000. Against you, Ricardo. Against your bidder as well, Billy. At $3,250,000. But you are a mere $2,000 in arrears. It is no great dent in the fender. 3,258. Number 11 is at 3,258. Who's going to land the knockout blow? Something stronger might be required here just to secure it at $3,258,000. The good stash for a good home. That's the way it works on auction day. At $3,258,000 the money. What would you like to do now, guys? At 3,258. Back here with Billy's buyer at 3,258. Guys, what about a move to 3.3? Dare I say it? Something stronger. The small ones don't seem to be working at 3,258,000 the money. Who's going to land the one that lasts at 3,258,000 again? First call at 3,258,000. Twice offered now at 3,258. 3,260. Okay, 3,260. Not yet. At 3,260, at $3,260,000. I'd hate to interrupt anyone, Matt. At $3,260,000. At 3,260, what would you like to do? At 3,268. Against you now, sir. But it's that mere $2,000 step again at 3,260. How do you call it to that kind of margin? All of the capital growth prospects that exist in an inner west home like this. 3,2 and 68, like a metronome you are, sir. Ticking away there. Consistent and persistent at 3,2 and 68 at 3,268 the money. Guys, what would you like to do at 3,268? I bet I know, but dare I not guess at 3,268? What's the next manoeuvre at 3,2 and 68 the money? Here in the centre again at 3,268. Billy's buyer at 3,288. 3,2 and 88 it had to come, didn't it? At 3,2 and 88. 3,288. Sounds like we're having an 8 convention today. I like it. At 3,288. Always lucky though, aren't they? At 3,2 and 88. And I'm sure the home will bring you luck too. At 3,288, along with the digits. At 3,2 and 88, the money. What would you like to do, sir? At 3,2 and 88. They trump you there at 3,2 and 88. It was a good move of 20,000. Perhaps we go 3,308. At 3,2 and 88's the money. In the centre there, at 3,2 and 88, rocketing back into contention out there with Ricardo at $3,288,000. Which concierge will take the chocolates today? That's what we want to know at 3,2 and 88. Once called now at 3,288. Second time I offer it away at 3,288,000. For the third and final time. 329, yes, I thought you might. Also sticking with it at $3,290,000 at 3,290. At 3,290 the money. Perhaps it's 3,308 at 3,290 is the opportunity. Right hand side holds it at $3,290,000. At 3,290 I've got. 329's the money. 3.3. Where's the ledger? Haven't seen one of those for a while. Let's go. At $3.3 million. Guys, what's the play? At $3,300,000 I have now at 3.3 the opportunity. 33 the money. Who's got perhaps 33? At $3,300,000 to call. with a great position, with a great proximity, with a wonderful orientation at $3,300,000. Very difficult to price the opportunity buyers. All of that income generation included at $3,300,000. It certainly makes the financial equation easier when that money's coming in rent, doesn't it? At $3,300,000. What would you like to do, guys? It is against you once again. We find ourselves in familiar territory at $3,300,000. First time we call it away at 3.3. Second time I call it through at $3.3 million. Third and final time at $3,300,000. What would you like to do? 5,000 was it? At 3,305. Okay, change of strategy there as well. It's good to see everyone's varying their opportunity. At $3,305,000. At 3,350. At 3,305, I beg your pardon. At 3,305. At 3,305. What about 3,3 and 18, sir? 3,305 I have. Could we say 3,318 perhaps? At $3,305,000. How you going, Ricardo? Anything happening? Sorry? Okay, all right, that's okay. Have a breather. Have a little Gatorade. Keep going. At 3,305, get some chocolate in, maybe a banana. At $3,305,000. Here on the right-hand side, at 3,305, at the bottom of the yard, but the top of the ladder, so to speak. At $3,305,000 of money. Again, we call it away once. At 3,305. I offer it away now twice. At $3,305,000. Third, final time. Is there a better bid? As the gavel rises at $3,305,000. Quickly. 2,000? 3,307. I thought you were going to go 3,308. $3,308. I thought so. At $3,308,000 at 3,308 the money. At $3,308,000. Let's solve the numerical puzzle together, shall we? At 3,308 the opportunity. At $3,308,000. As we search for that knockout blow, that elusive knockout blow. At $3,308,000. And this is where sometimes the psychology and the strategy of an auction comes in. A stronger bid is sometimes economically efficient on auction day because it knocks your competitors out. The close ones, the small ones, they just keep your competitors close. At $3,308,000. It seems counterintuitive, but sometimes it works. At $3,308,000. What would you like to do, guys? At 3,308. How are we travelling down the back, Ricardo? I've got their best today at $3,308,000. Looks like you've left one customer off the list. Now let's see how we travel down with Devon's buyers. At $3,308,000. First chance. At 3,308. Second opportunity now at $3,308,000. Third and final time at $3,308,000. Quickly. Okay, just one. At 3,308. Just 1,000? Sounds a little bit like a distress signal to me at 3,309. Woo, down to it now. It would appear you are playing in the championship round now, guys. At 3,309, as signals go, you got to like that. Go strong. Go strong, sir. See if you can knock it out. 3,309. They just went at 3,318. 3,318. It's better. I like it. You went 09, he went 9. At $3,318,000. Go something stronger, I implore you. At 3,318 the money. At $3,318,000. Those $1,000 bids, they are a mirage, so to speak. At 3,318, a false economy, so to speak. I'm happy to take them. I'm happy to try them out. The stronger bid is better. At 3,318 the money. At $3,318,000 the opportunity. A little bit of courage and confidence required at this point at 3,318. Calmly seated there. First time now at 3,318. Second at 3318. Second, third, and final at 3318. Quickly. What would you like to do, guys? At $3,318,000. What's the number? Then here it goes. At 3318 once, twice. Third, final. Is there a better bid? At $3,318,000. Quickly. Gavels up, buyers. At 3318. Need to know in or out. At 3318. 3,320, is that what you're trying to give me? Okay, 3,320, all right. At 3,320, now sir, you saw the hesitation. You saw how long it took to come. At 3,320, you've got to like the sound of that. You know that it's there for the taking. 3,3 and 25. At 3,325. Down to digits now. At 3,325. What about 3,3 and 30, guys? You've got them playing on your terms incrementally now, at least at 3,325. Difficult to call a property of this quality down to these kind of margins at $3,325,000. But the groundswell of people here on auction day wanting to buy it tells you that it is good property. At 3,325. Here on the centre, in front by a mere $5,000 at 3,3 and 25. It will certainly pay your family back for generations to come in this location. At 3,325, it will pay you back in lifestyle, in position every day that you live here. At 3,325, we call it away again. Primary opportunity now at 3,3 and 25. Second time's the money now at 3,3 and 25, and we will need to know. Third, final at 3,325. Quickly. What would you like to do, guys, at 3,3 and 25? Are you still with me, guys? Are you still there? At 3,325, need to know. Okay, here it goes. We'll need to know, guys, in or out at 3,325. We call it away once, twice. Third, final time. Is there a better bid? At 3,325. One last lunge, guys. One last lunge. One more. One last lunge. Don't miss it. Great home. At 3,325. Probably regret pronouncing it, perhaps 3,325. Guys, we'll need to know it's a timed up on the auction at 3,325. Decisions are important at this point at 3,325. Right. Sure? I'm not trying to stop you. I'm not. I promise that. Guys, I'll make it clear. I'm going to sell the property, okay? That's all I was trying to confirm. At 3,325. It goes inside the next 3 calls. If you've got aspirations to own it, I'm going to call it 3 more times and 3 more times only, and I'm going to sell it at 3,325. I wasn't trying to interrupt or stop the negotiation, guys. I'm just trying to spread myself. I'm going to sell it, alright? Sell the property at 3,325. Another bit might be enough to buy. One more? One more? 3,325, still thinking about it. I want to sell it while you're thinking about it. At 3,325. In the box seat there. So one hand on the precious keys. I'm going to sell it inside the next 3 if I'm not interrupted by a better bid. At 3,325, we sell it. At $3,325,000. We call it away. 3 chances only, guys, at 3,325. Are you sure, Brian? Guys, 1,000. Try it out. You know that it sells at 3,325. Once called now at 3,325,000. Twice at 3,3 and 25. Quickly, one last lunge. We sell it. Third, final. It goes. And it's sold. Congratulations, well bought. Woo!